pursue a policy that became known as triangulation to build a relationship with China against Russia. And that process led to the historic visit of President Richard Nixon to China and his meeting with Chairman Mao.
This is the hour. This is the day for our two peoples to rise to the heights of greatness which can build a new and a better world. And in that spirit, I ask all of you present to join me in raising your glasses to Chairman Mao, to Prime Minister Zhou, and to the friendship of the Chinese and American people, which can lead to
Welcome to Belmont Media Center's coverage of the hockey game, Belmont High against Catholic Memorial. You're joining us for the senior portion of our game. We've announced senior Ian Burns, who will be met by his parents, we think. Where are his parents? Senior, he's played in goal for us this year. Done a great job in all of his 5 games. Has been a stalwart in the program for all 4 years of his high school career. We're getting some family pictures. So we'll go through all the seniors as this portion before the game gets rolling. This is our last home game of the regular season for these seniors. Most of them having played 4 years here at Belmont High in some capacity. Our next up is Nathan Kafayan. Nathan's been on varsity 2 years. He's given us tons of minutes on the 3rd line this year. Joined with his parents and his younger brother who's on our JV team. Now we've got Joe Michaud, also a 2-year varsity player. He's been giving us tons of minutes on the 2nd line this year. Has 2 goals on the season. One of the only non-first liners to get goals. Works like a dog every game. Now we've got one of our twins, Kevin Gooden. Oh, and David Gooden. They're just coming out together. Kevin was actually injured last year, so we didn't get a chance to see him play last year. But we're happy to have him with you this year. He's played a couple games, dressed for a couple games. And his brother David has been contributing on the 3rd and 4th line, depending on the game. Kind of hard to get a close-up with the net, but so that's the Gooden brothers. Now we have Colin Shea joining us, who played a couple years in the JV and then didn't play last year and joined again this year. He dressed for a couple games and he's in there all the time helping at practice. You know, someone was saying a team is not a team if you don't have the strong practice players. He definitely brings that, adds that defense and practice. That's Colin, joined by his family. Here we have John Dolan. It was just a couple years ago I was calling out his brother's name, I guess, and now in a couple more years, another brother. Got a whole line of Dolan hockey players. He's also been jumping on that third line this year. I like to call him the entropy generator. He's out there really causing the other team trouble. Takes his go-get-him attitude at him every time. Okay, and here we have Captain Maddie Rowan. Here we have our senior who's contributed in all 4 years. I think he had, 7 or 8 goals his freshman season, and then now he's posted 26 points, which I think 12 of them are goals. He's on our top line. He's really played all 4 years in huge contributing ways, and obviously he's our captain. I've understood great leadership from him this year. We got the Rowan family. As you know, Matt Rowan here is going to do the commentating as always. Kelly Rowan's been working behind the scenes all year, keeping everything going. Really contributing to the program. We're going to miss them immensely next year. Not just Maddie, but the whole family. Now we've got John Woolley coming up for our defense. John also is a 2-year varsity player. He's dressed and ready for every game. Doesn't get in there a ton on defense. They really only roll 2 lines, but when someone goes down, he's ready to jump in if needed. And again, like I said, he's at every practice giving his 100%, helping this team be better. Can't say enough about players like him. We got Henry Brown. He got pulled up for varsity this year. Hasn't really dressed for many games, but again, comes to practice. He's done statistics for us. He's run the huddle camera. He's really been a contributor in different ways. Like I said, a team takes lots of different inputs, and Henry's been there. Now we've got our, basically all-star goalie, Ryan Griffin, coming up. Ryan's joined the high school just last year, actually. Came back from another school. Has contributed hugely to our program this year, and really playing goal most of the games, keeping us in, really being the backbone. We'll miss him as well next year. He filled some big shoes after Nico Carrere took off and really came in and knocked it down. And I think that's it for our senior presentation. So I'm going to turn this over to our regular commentators, and we'll get that action going when we're ready. Okay, Matt, do you have a tear in your eye over there, Matt? I said we're going to miss your butt so badly.
Yeah, it's a bittersweet time after 4 years of varsity hockey. Stoney went, a little different last year. There wasn't as many people, but
right. Yeah, and old people.
We were talking about how this is his last home game here after years and years, growing up and playing in Belmont for so long. So it's great. It's perfect out here. Obviously, we just had a middle school game, so the 7th graders from CM played the 7th graders from Belmont to a 2-2 tie. I was going to say great coaching, but it's a little bit of my ego. But it was I meant from CM. They did a great job, but it was really fun. Coach Foley really pushed to have the middle school team play today. Yeah, so that was really Coach Foley wanting to get them out on the ice, so that was really fun. So Stone, you got a big matchup here today between two of the best teams in the MIAA in Division I.
Number 1 ranked CM, right? Number 2 ranked. Number 2 ranked.
So Hockey Night in Boston had him as number 1, rightfully so.
Power rankings, just a little bit. There you go.
Too high. Thank you. So this is an odd game for me because this will be the only game this season where I'm a parent of a CM hockey player and a Belmont hockey player. So obviously my son Timmy goes to CM,
right?
And Maddie captain here at Belmont. So this is going to be the first game I call down the middle. I can't make fun of parents or I'm making fun of myself. But, two very well-coached teams, two really good teams. We did find out this morning that Brendan McNeil will not be playing tonight. He has an injury to his foot.
I heard, I was talking to his brother Will a little while ago. He possibly fractured it, which would be awful.
Yeah, so I don't know what that means long-term. I talked to Brendan for a few minutes. I guess we'll find out. But, very unfortunate injury. Unfortunate because Brendan's a Belmont kid.
Yeah.
And he's played hockey growing up. I know you want to talk a little bit about his dad for a moment, but, just for a moment talking about Brendan, obviously one of my son's best friends, one of your son's friends.
Yep.
Grew up in Belmont hockey, grew up with his dad coaching Belmont hockey, still is involved in Belmont hockey. So it's a little disappointing, I know, not just for Brendan, not just for the McNeils, but I think for all of us that he's not able to play. I know certainly for my son who spends a lot of time with Brendan, and, of course, they've had a lot of chatter back and forth. This was a game that they thought they were going to play last year, didn't play it because of COVID.
Unbelievable.
And they had been looking forward to this all season. This was one of those games that was circled on the calendar,
yeah,
right?
Absolutely, yeah.
So a little disappointing. Michael Corbett, also a Belmont native boy, playing defense. So he's a second-year defender, sophomore, having a great season. Again, as is everyone at CM, let's be honest. They come in with a fantastic goalie. Luck has been around.
They got 2 goalies that are good there. I got some info from Will McNeil telling me how good both of those goalies are. Dom's their could be their number 1 goalie, but basically he was telling me they're both outstanding.
We know Joey Borelli very well from Watertown, played at the Wizards with Henry and Maddie.
Yep.
So, next town over. So there's a lot of crossover in this game, and I can tell you,
Finn Burke is a kid that I know. I know his father very well. He's a really good player for that team.
So we're expecting, and let's be honest, there are a lot of Belmont kids that attend CM. Peter Folan, Dr. Folan lives in Belmont, and really just a fantastic guy. I got to talk to him for just a few minutes this afternoon. He called me. He's built, really rebuilt in my mind, a great institution over there. And we know about the football program and what they've done. The hockey program equally is good with Larry Rooney, and Dr. Folan is a huge part of the success over there. And I know we're just talking about sports right now. Academically, they're becoming one of the elite schools as well. So it's a school that I'm proud to say I have a child in. I'm proud to be a CM parent as well. But let's be honest, today it's about Belmont hockey. And it's about the seniors. And we'll talk a little bit about the seniors as well. But before we get there, Stoney, because we got 6 minutes of warm-ups, I know you wanted to talk a little bit about Johnny McNeil, what Johnny McNeil's meant to the Belmont program, to our sons and daughters.
Just all the time, as far as when we first started having the kids play hockey. I remember looking to find out where when I first moved into Belmont, where to go. And initially, I think I was told that, you either go to Arlington or you go to Watertown. And I think Donnie and Pete and Duffy and yourself and how that all started. Starting a program, the Learn to Skate, Learn to Play program, and then Donnie having knowing Tom Ford quite well and doing all the skills that he did for when I was on the board at Belmont and having him do all the skills for the program here in Belmont was outstanding. Then when we got Tom Ford going, through it, as the kids get older. It's just all the work that he did is phenomenal. It's I'm thrilled that the kids, that Will and Brendan we went to see him, and they're flourishing there. But as a Belmont person, I would have loved to see how good that the team could have been with them here. Selfishly.
I don't think there's any question. But going back to Donnie, and we talk about Donnie, and let's not forget Jody McNeil as well. They're just great people. Yes, many people have met them through hockey, but I assure you, their impact in this community, in the CM community, goes far beyond hockey. My children are so fortunate to be around them. Obviously, my sons, Maddie and Mikey, are very close with Brendan and Patrick, the youngest. Will and Kara, my daughter, have been friends since they were young. So the impact of the McNeil family in my house goes a long way, well beyond hockey. But we're fortunate to have Donnie for so many years. There were many, many nights that Maddie didn't come home when Donnie was running skills because he stayed on. Donnie's like, stay on again, stay on for another.
Right.
And so the impact of the hockey program, you're seeing it right now, Stoney. State champions 2 years ago.
Yeah.
That was the first group that from the time they were little all the way through had Donnie McNeil, Tom Ford. Last year they were in the Middlesex. This year, one of the top teams in the state. There's no Super 8, so we're all going Division 1. Donnie McNeil, Tom Ford, and what Pete Noon has set up has had a huge impact on this program.
Incredible.
I saw Donnie a little bit earlier. We were talking, and obviously I just coached Patrick, who's on the Belmont middle school team with my son.
He looked great out there. Shockingly, he's a great little skater,
Yeah. Absolutely.
Who saw that coming?
No, a lot of fun. All right, so let's talk a little bit about this matchup tonight. Actually, before we do that, let me just real quick mention the seniors, the graduating seniors who are playing their last game here tonight. I'm going to go down the list. We just had a little ceremony and some pictures with all the seniors. When the camera pans down to the Belmont end, you'll see the shirts hanging behind for all the seniors. But I'm going to list them all now. Number one, Ian Burns he's had a great season, been a huge support to this team in the back end. Number two, Nathan Caffane. You've heard his name a lot. He's played a lot of third-line minutes. A gritty, grinding kid. Comes from a great family. Joe Michaud. Honestly, if there's one kid I've talked about in this team, it's Joe Michaud. He's just been fantastic all season. Kevin Gooden, number 7. Again, playing third-line minutes. Hard worker. Came in late to the program. We'll talk about his brother in a minute. Colin Shea, again, third, fourth line player. Great kid. A kid I'm around a lot. He's good friends with my son. A great family. Johnny Dolan, who we've seen playing third line minutes. Tough little kid.
Yep.
Obviously captain of the football team. You're seeing that out here as physical play, night in and night out. I hesitate to mention this name because I know John Higgins is going to get mad, but Matty Rowan, who's a captain, a 4-year captain, I know he is John Higgins' favorite player. I share that same feeling with him. But again, Stoney, we've talked enough about his impact. Johnny Hooley, a senior defenseman on this team, been around this program for 4 years. Johnny Hooley is a kid who I've been able to coach. His dad's coached the program for a long time. Just a fantastic kid. Henry Brown, another a forward, 4-year senior here on the Belmont High team. David Gooden, again, we talked a little bit about Kevin, a little bit about David. We've seen them both playing third, fourth line minutes, a couple of second line minutes. Two kids that are really just gritty, gutty. And again, their kids I'm around a lot because they're close with my son. And then finally, Ryan Griffin. Ryan Griffin, in my opinion, has been the best goalie in the state. We're going to watch, a goalie tonight who has long been considered one of the best goalies in the state. I think he's got every bit to handle tonight from this Belmont team, but we're going to see a matchup of two of the best goalies in Division I hockey.
Yeah, no, Ryan's been outstanding. I think he's what? I don't think he's given up a game where he's had 3 goals, has he?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Do they have maybe had a 3-3 cat? I don't know. But Dom Oleka, of course, the number 31 who's skating down in front of us, who we were talking about, again, is one of the premier goalies in the MIAA. And, you know, I'm expecting a huge matchup tonight. Listen, this is an opportunity for Belmont coming in to prove how good they are. And it just seems like no matter what they do, they can't prove how good they are. They can beat up Arlington. Doesn't mean anything, because now you're facing, you know, arguably the best team in the state, second best, third best,
yep.
You know, depending on what state you're looking at.
Best team in the state.
This is an extremely well-coached team with Larry Rooney. Obviously, a ton of talent based on what they've accomplished. You know, and I know they've had some illness and some kids out throughout the lineup. So this is a team that could have run the table if they had a full lineup throughout the whole year. So that's how good they are. Against, let's be honest, they won the Catholic. It's the toughest division in Division I, generally speaking. I always say it's the Catholics and then the Middlesex.
Right.
So the Middlesex Liberty even more so, but the Middlesex in general will come out. So, you know, this is going to be a great matchup. It should be a great matchup, but this is going to tell you where these two teams stand going into the tournament. This is Belmont's last game. It is not CM's last game. They have a couple more games to play. Belmont was really front-loaded in this season, so they're going to have a nice break, nice rest going into the playoffs, which they were the first team in the state to qualify for. So just announces Tyler Hamilton from Framingham, a forward. Connor Freiberg, forward out of Needham. And Evan England, a forward out of Walpole. Number 4, Finn Burke from Newton on defense. And number 19, Belmont's own Michael Corbett on D.
There we go.
And then, of course, as we've already spoken about, number 31, Dom Oleka. Now announcing number 2, Nathan Kafayan. Number 14, Johnny Dolan. Senior number 26, David Gooden. Apparently manager moved to defense. Of course, they're announcing the seniors. I only like that because I thought Matty should have been a defender. Should have been in defense.
It's a hell of a defenseman. I used to watch him play
David, I told you a million times, he was a defenseman. I don't know how the hell he ended up at center. Yeah, on the bench, yeah. Oh, we have the little whites coming out to stand with the seniors today. That's great.
What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the free.
Another tremendous job by Al Gladhill, the national anthem.
He does an awesome job.
Fantastic. Oh.
So I think he's gonna start those seniors, I believe, Matt.
Yeah, he has.
And that's been something that we've done in the past.
Historically, they have in the past. Be interesting if CM goes with their first line, but we'll see what happens. It worked out pretty well a couple years ago against Braintree.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
One of my favorite kids in the world, Charlie Brodigan.
Yep, that's where they're going.
Big assist on that. Well, this must be my dream. This must be my dream with Matty Rowan on D. I have to be honest with you. I convinced the little one to play D, but Matty, totally different story. So they'll take the drop. They'll probably look to get a quick icing to tie the puck up. Puck gets worked down. Peter Grace is battling down low. The puck pops out to Corbett. Gooden's able to fire that in, and Belmont will take change. Belmont will get their change, and Matty Rowan's going to come down with a beautiful play down low in his forecheck. Cam Feechy's able to pull that puck away. Joey bails out on it. Joey Gaziano bails out. Quick shot off. Matty Rowan's able to collect that off of a Griffin save. Big shot by Feechy, and Wolek is able to push that puck off the blocker. Puck works its way around. Feechy kind of drops it back. With big hits down low.
Dump in there.
Connor Freiberg is able to rip that puck around. Bad play down low with Griffin. Doesn't usually mishandle the puck. Number 2, Tommy Goonan, excuse me. Oh my God, his parents will kill me. Tommy Goonan pulls that puck through. Belmont looks to break out. As Goonan's chasing down Micho. Palmer comes down, gives him a little wrap. Magliozzi's able to pull that puck down low.
Nice play by Joey.
Stick work by Joey Gaziano. Puck gets fired down low. Got Aiden Boucher, the senior for CM. Puck gets ripped in on Griffin, who gloves that puck. It'll take a defensive zone face-off. Belmont will throw their first line over the top. James Koo down in front of Griffin with Ian Burke taking the face-off. Matt Harvey back on D. Rowan wins that face-off. Martin's able to push it around. Feechy tries to get control. Sort of battle on the wall. Puck finally works out. Kind of a weak little backhand from Rowan, but John Hughes able to push that puck out.
Get the puck out of the zone here. They have to really be clean.
Morgan Lenahan on the wing as well. On the far side, yeah, Aiden Boucher. Matt Harvey on D. Puck kind of becomes a stalemate, but it does pop back outside. Gets whipped back below for Belmont. Joey Gaziano picks that puck up.
Good play to get
Rowan
that
taps that back to Shea. He sees Feechy kind of standing in the zone. Rowan gets good pressure on, and Gaziano's able to push that puck up. Nice little dump in. Feechy picks that puck up. Working on Finn Burke, but he's able to dump that puck in and get a second line out. Nice job to work the puck up to Finn Burke. Not able to keep control. Micho takes a big hit down low by Brett Driscoll. Corbett battling Palmer. Two young men who play together a lot. Goering sort of mishandles that puck. Grace is going to have to come back and collect it. Not exactly sure what happened there. It's a big hit down low from, there was no penalty called, no hand came up.
Well, you kind of hit, it goes to hit him up high. And Grace was able to absorb it, but he obviously took some hit there.
Is that Brett Driscoll on the ice?
Landed a little awkwardly there.
Brett Driscoll out of Medfield, Mass. Medfield, Mass. Grace and Driscoll both ended up on the ice.
Seemed like he came up a little high on him and
came up high on Grace.
On Grace, and they kind of spun off of each other a little bit.
Well, unfortunately, he's up and he's able to skate off. Face-off will come outside the zone.
Well, Belmont's going to have to do a better job of getting the puck out of the zone. This is a fast team. They're going to be looking to pressure these guys. And the defense is going to have to do a good job of getting the puck out of the zone.
Stoney, how many minutes in the period? Usually we're playing 15. There's 14 seconds left.
14 minutes left.
13:56 left. Seems able to work that puck up. Evan England circles around. Shot comes through. Shot was wide from Tommy Goonan. Griffin's able to glove that puck wide.
Guys definitely have some speed.
Tyler Hamilton, a face-off against Matty Rowan. Goonan's able to keep that puck in. He rips it back in on Griffin. He's sort of going backwards as you try to catch that puck. The CM will take this chance to change their line. Belmont will keep their first line in. So Magliozzi comes in with LaMonica taking the face-off. Goonan reigns on D. Got Rowan, Feechey, and Donahue outside. Puck sort of rattling around with Gaziano's finally able to collect that puck. Takes a big hit down low. Puck starts bouncing around down in front. Donahue was able to sort of one-hand it up to the D, where Feechey comes out with it. Feechey starts to take his ice. Rips that puck. Well, I can't tell if that puck was on net or Waleka was able to battle it off. I don't know exactly where that puck went. Shea Donahue's stick sort of exploded. Rowan gets a big hit down low to separate puck. Then Grace works it up. Delays a little bit, fires it off the pad. Waleka's able to push that puck down below the net. Nice footwork by Peter Grace. See him flips that puck in. Goering may have touched that puck to keep it from being an icing. He backhands out. Michaud looks to circle and force it out. Finally does. Makes a nice play. But Matt Harvey's able to take it away, get a big hit on Palmer. See him works that puck down below. Puck pops back up to Harvey. Dips it down below. Lenahan's working down low with Grace. And Burke's able to backhand it. Goering finally tries to one-hand it out. And finally gets flipped up by Michaud with Palmer and Palmer coming down. Because the way that change works, CM's able to work their way through. Puck gets shot wide. Belmont scrambling around a little bit. But a late change as the puck came up the wall. Nice body work in front. Puck works in up on Griffin. Belmont's able to get a couple sticks on it. Belmont sort of standing around in their own zone, Stoney. Not really getting at pucks. Puck finally pops out. But Donahue's able to push that through.
Really changed there by Belmont.
Nobody ate up Hamilton. That puck kind of came working through. So this line hasn't been a great matchup so far. And again, CM gets a tip in front, the puck goes over, and Belmont's going to need to get their first line out, settle this game back down.
Well, they got a lot of speed. They're looking to push the puck up. That was a bad change by Belmont right there. You know,
it was a bad change. Puck got caught in their end, and then they were just running around the whole time. They couldn't control the puck. The defenseman really struggled. get a stick on it, that puck's going to come outside because it was tipped by a CM player out in front of Griffin. Fiji makes a great move to get around, but they're not able to control that puck. CM came later in the forecheck and sort of helped him out a little bit. Nice drive inside. Belmont's able to work that puck out. Who's that? Oh, that was Joey Borelli that went down low. It was a great drive to the net by Borelli. Rowan turns and fires it in on Waleka with 10:23 left. Joey Borelli made a nice play coming down. He beat two guys, kind of drove to the net. He couldn't get enough on it, but
he's got a lot of speed.
Joey's a big, powerful kid with a lot of speed, and he showed it right there. You know, Stoney, we've seen certainly against Woburn, some of Belmont's defensemen get exposed. Pucks getting between their feet.
Right, not playing the man.
They don't play the body or the puck.
Right.
That's usually a sign of disaster.
Yeah. And you'll definitely pay for it tonight.
Yeah. So CM takes an icing. It'll be an offensive zone faceoff for Belmont with 10:17 left. A 0-0 game. Hamilton's able to win that puck back, but CM's not able to control it. Freiberg put a little bit of pressure on Grace there, but Grace is finally able to whine and fire. I don't know if they're calling offsides or intentional offsides. They must be calling offsides.
It's just offsides.
They're calling it right outside, so fortunately it wasn't intentional. We saw Coach Rooney over there with his hand up yelling. He knew it was offsides. We were right here on the line. Looked like offsides. Palmer and Hamilton down below me. Connor Freiberg, number 14, lined up with Joey Michaud. And of course, Matt Harvey on D. He's able to wind that puck up. Grace works it through. Finn Burke's able to get a stick on it, kind of mini half control it. Puck walks out to Michaud. Gets a weak shot in on Waleka, who's able to easily fire that puck off. Palmer had control, but Freiberg was able to take it. But again, Palmer's able to push that puck away from Freiberg. It's almost like they're trading the puck between the two of them. Kind of a tough breakout. Big hit down low. Michaud kind of gets wiped out in front. But Grace is able to pick that puck up. Gets his pocket picked. Joey Gaziano is able to push it out. CM's going to have to clear the zone. Magliozzi got deep. Now Gaziano comes working through. He's able to take the red line and fight a puck down below Waleka. Adam Bauer working down low. Sean Noon. Johnny Dolan comes in, looks to make some separation. James Koo pushes that puck again down below Griffin. So we're starting to see a little bit more of the third line for Belmont. Puck gets whipped through, and puck bounces in front on Griffin. Another one. Martin's able to do a nice job cleaning out. Lenahan was standing on the doorstep, had a wide open net, and Martin was able to finish him off. Two big hits by Martin in this shift. It's nice to see Theo Martin using his body to sort of clear some space out front. He's got that big stick, big body. Puck moves out in front again, but Belmont's not able to clear. Finally, they rip the puck out. CM might have got lucky there having an extra man on the ice while they were playing it. But Belmont works that puck up to Corbett, where it bounces back over to Rowan, pushes it back to Fichi. Fichi's able to make a move. Well, puck battles around a little bit. CM's able to clear the blue, get through the blue line. Nice little clear in front, but CM is able to get a stick on it. Johnny McAdams feel a back check. Little interference in front there. Johnny McAdams threw a knee at Rowan. And now it's starting to pick up a little bit. Gooden took a big hit in front from Rowan. Fichi's starting to hit a little bit now. You might see this game start to pick up the pace a little bit. Gooden's unable to handle that puck. which allows CM to get that puck down low. And then Rowan puts a big hit on in front. Fichi makes a nice move, kind of circles back in the zone to buy himself some time. Again, Goring is bouncing pucks down low. Finally, the puck bounces off the bench.
Couple big hits out there.
Couple big hits. A little bit of a knee thrown in front. I think Rowan almost got caught with a knee. You know, I don't know if this game being super physical helps CM. I think it probably plays more into Belmont's favor than CM. Generally speaking, with all the skill that CM has. Yeah, Goonan's a big boy. Obviously, Pat, if you know his dad's a big boy. And Grace takes that puck in his own end. It's a nice breakout pass to Palmer. Brother Palmer was sort of looking around. Puck's kind of bouncing around over by the CM bench. No one's really able to get control. Finally, that puck gets ripped across to Goonan. Joe Michaud makes a nice play. Work that puck across. You're sort of 1-on-4. But now Magliozzi takes that puck and gains the blue line. Grace makes a great play with his stick. Sort of sitting with that puck. That's going to be a trip right there on CM at Belmont. That looked like that was on Tyler Hamilton. Grace made two nice moves. He lost the puck and then he regained it, worked through.
Determination.
Who they call that on? Is that number 6 or number 8? Number 8. Evan England will take 2 minutes. Belmont will get their first power play unit of Rowan, Fichi, Donahue with Grace and Gaziano on D. And we'll see an opportunity for this high-scoring line of Belmont, top-scoring line of the state, on the power play. Finn Burke out on the line. Rowan's able to control that face-off. He kind of double moved on it. Donahue takes it, works it around to Rowan. Makes a nice move on Goonan. Puck ends up bouncing around. Grace does a nice job to flip it over to Fichi. Who gains some speed. Another trip.
Another one.
They're going to go 5-on-3 here. They could have had a third. They could have had a third penalty to the head. Yeah. But Belmont's going to go 5-on-3 for 128 with 5:34 left in the first period.
This is a bit, you know, they've been getting outplayed the entire period so far. They can somehow find a way to grab a lead here.
This is going to be a big opportunity for Belmont. With Matt Harvey, Finn Burke, and looks like Tyler Hamilton will be the 3 for CM against Belmont's top unit. CM wins the face-off, but obviously can't control the puck. Puck sort of slips off of Donahue's stick. Willek is able to wisely cover it and take a face-off in his own zone. You know, Belmont's going to try to work this on 120 with 120, control this puck. Rowan wins that face-off back to Grace, sort of walks it to the middle. Does a nice job taking his time. Creates a lot of traffic in front. Rowan shoots and scores!
There you go! Wow! Wow, there you go!
That goal was because Grace took his time. He worked. CM had to overcover, and then they leave Matty in front. You love seeing him getting those rebounds. And Belmont's going to stay on the power play for 141 and look to get out of this thing 2-0.
Unbelievable.
We've seen that in the past where Belmont's got 2 goals, a late one in the power play. This one they got right away. They just put those 2 big bodies, Rowan and Donahue, in front.
Yep.
And we know what's going to happen when there's a rebound. You don't clear them out, those 2 big boys are going to pump pucks right past the goalie.
We've seen it all season long. The whole season we've been watching that.
So, you know, John Higgins is going to be thrilled. His favorite player scores a goal, the first goal of the game.
He may not still be awake right now.
I think Nana Flavin and Nana Rowan are both going to be very excited. And again, little chippiness down low.
Yeah.
Where Grace took a late hit, or what looked not a late hit, but he took, you know, a tough little hit. CM works that puck on the wall. Grace kind of fires it back again, but Rowan's going to take it, look to control it on the wall. Slow it down.
Right.
Let Grace bring it back through. CM's going to have to be careful not to overcommit because Belmont makes you pay. Another one. Rowan with the second goal of the night. Rowan gets 2. His second on the power play with 40-32 left, and Belmont goes up 2-0.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
It's a great start to the game with 4:32 left for Rowan, but we know how explosive CM is.
They've been getting outplayed the whole game, at the start of it, right? Belmont's penalty's been unbelievable the entire season. Their power play's been outstanding the entire season.
And the reason that happened was because of how hard they skate Stoney, and they were able to take 2 penalties. Grace making a great play, then Fichi making a great play to cause the penalties. CM flips that puck down low. Evan England. Gaziano works the puck, tries to work it up the wall. Martin able to take a little backhand. And Micho works it around, shoots the puck into the legs.
Yeah, I'd be getting pucks on this kid as much as possible right now.
Oh, it's 28. Okay, I'm sorry. That's R.J. Donahue. I thought it was 26, but it makes more sense now. And CM's going to take an icing on that play. Well, 4:01, Belmont's going to have an offensive zone face-off. You know, starting the middle school team here is getting a little out of hand. We have to have a couple conversations with some of my guys.
How many people are here tonight? This is unbelievable.
It's awesome.
Lineup. This is awesome.
Belmont wins that face-off. Grace has to chase it. Puck went way wide. He was able to push that puck again down below Waleka. CM's going to look to wind that puck up. Ian Burke comes a lot of speed, but Grace does a great job using his feet and his body to protect that puck from getting down below him. Goonan again making his presence felt. Goonan's been great so far on the blue line for CM Stoney. Number 2.
They get a couple of really good ones. But yeah, he's really good.
Lenahan works the puck up again, fires the puck over Griffin's head. Another puck works down below. Finn Burke try to get control. Goonan picks that puck up. His pocket picked a little bit by Palmer. Goering mishandles that puck.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Puck gets worked around. Oh, that puck went off the post. It hit something back there. I don't know if it was the post. But Belmont's able to make a change to get their first line back out. Fichi picks that puck off with Rowan trailing. Big shot coming in on Waleka, who's able to glove that puck out. Rowan takes a big hit down low to try to move that puck around. Finally, Birch is able to take that, kind of backhand it around. Driscoll and Donahue fighting on the wall. Donahue comes out with it. The puck gets worked up. Gaziano's able to use his foot and kind of flip it out. Puck gets worked back in on Waleka, fires back to the wall. Kelly tries to work again, fire the puck up the wall. Not able to get much with it on it, but he finally is able to get the little flip out. And Driscoll's able to come up, looking to get a shot off, but Theo Martin does a good job of keeping his body in front. Donahue flips that puck in on Waleka.
Belmont's got a change going.
With 1:52 left. Little circle by Finn Burke. Corbett
sends it wide.
He finds Evan England. Tries to work that puck down below Griffin. Takes a big hit. Not able to keep control. Palmer takes it, dumps that puck down below Waleka. He gets on his forecheck. Where Finn Burke picks that puck up, gains some speed, coming through the neutral zone. Gets across.
Great job.
I think that was Grace able to get a stick.
Great job.
Challenged him all the way through. Puck pops out with 1:19 left. And Belmont up 2-0. Over top ranked CM. A lot of hockey left, Stoney. A lot of hockey left.
Ton of it.
Belmont will keep their second line out. Well, maybe they made a couple changes. Fichi came out with Palmer. Goonan again fires that puck, but Griffin's able to fight it off. Goonan's been a stud on the blue line tonight, Stoney. He's played physical, he's played big, he's had a lot of shots on net. Puck works up the wall. Misho's able to push it. Gets the puck down below Waleka, pays a price for it, but that's not unusual for him.
Right.
He does that a lot.
He's willing to take it.
Fichi works hard to get that puck through. Big hit by Rowan down low.
He's going to go for that.
You know what? I don't understand that call. He's got the puck on his stick. Unless the puck was not, I don't understand the call. You call a cross check? That was all shoulder. Well, yeah. Hey, listen, again, I say this all the time. I might not like a call, but I don't see what the refs see. You know, you got to respect the fact that they're the ones out there on the ice. I don't love seeing that. But 42 seconds left.
I've seen worse so far tonight.
Yeah, well, 42 seconds left. Matty Rowan go in the box for a cross-checking penalty. And CM's going to have their first opportunity on the power play.
Well, real big momentum swing here. If the Belmont can keep them off the board.
We also know how dangerous this penalty kill can be. Obviously, Fichi and Donahue have scored a lot of short-handed goals while they've been on the ice. Tonight should be no different. Finn Burke works that puck up. Comes across. A little stutter step. Where they work it back. Evan England and Tommy Goonan kind of playing back and forth. Grace had a big hit down low. There's 9 seconds left. They're kind of playing with the puck and not getting a shot off. Goonan's able to get a backhand.
There you go. With
1.1 seconds left in the first. And obviously, we're going to have a minute 18 of power play time to start.
I'd be sending Matty out on the face-off.
Well, he can't. He's in the box.
Oh, he's yeah, right.
Well, I would love to do that, but I think there would be another penalty.
My bad. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Wow. A lot of whistles happening here. They're looking to put a little more time on the clock. The 1.1 stays on the clock. We'll drop the puck. And Belmont will look to win this face-off over to the wall. At least drop down below. And Belmont will get out of this first period with a 2-0 lead.
Wow.
Over Catholic Memorial.
First that was right there.
So, Stody, obviously, we know how deadly the power play is for Belmont. CM, an explosive team. They're going to have 1:18 to start the second period, and it's going to be chaos coming in the first because of how explosive.
Just watching, seeing what I'm looking at with this team is that they're awfully deep. They can roll 3-4 lines out there. So I think this is going to be a tale of what's going on. And obviously they're going to be coming out strong in the second period. And I'm really wondering what's going to be left in the tank for the Belmont team in that third period. So
yeah,
we got a lot going on here, and this game is far from over.
Yeah, I tell you, again, from watching this, and I've watched CM on tape, 4 or 5 games, the games I could get on YouTube. Tommy Goonan has stood out to me on the blue line. He's looked great. He's controlled the puck, got a lot of shots on net. He's a big body, doesn't mind playing physical.
Yep, the physical, the fast.
Finn Burke. Again,
awesome little player.
Another defenseman who's been able to move the puck a little bit. You're going to see more of him coming. Koo has looked good, number 12. I know Connor Freiberg is a fantastic player.
Yep. Borelli's
he's
had
gotten going a little bit.
Rush out there.
Borelli had a nice rush. Of course, I love Michael Corbett, so I'm going to mention Michael Corbett because he's just a great kid. Harvey's shown a little bit. Donahue's shown a little bit. And obviously, look, Waleka's looked great. I know that he gave it the 2 power play goals, but those are 2 goals that he's never going to make. Matty's standing in front there with the puck bouncing into an open net. A 5-on-3 in a 4-on-3. But again, Stoney, we talk about this all the time. mistakes are what makes the difference in these games, and that's exactly what we saw.
Well,
2 mistakes by CM makes the difference.
We've seen it all season long with Belmont, is the fact that the power play has been outstanding, and it's something that they've taken advantage of all year. This isn't something new. It's something that they've been doing all season.
Yeah. So far, a great. All right, we're playing 17 minutes. Okay, that makes more sense to me. So far, a great 17 minutes of hockey.
Incredible.
If you had watched the first period, you probably would have thought CM was up. Although, not a lot of action on Griffin. I mean, they got through the neutral zone pretty good, but they were getting shots in.
They had a couple of good little shots.
Screens,
but
movement.
But again, Ryan's a heck of a goalie. So I mean, it's going to take an awful lot to get it by him. Like I said, I don't think he's given up 3 goals this year.
No, well, that was always the talk, right? If you score 4, you're really in a good position to win. But this is an explosive CM team with a lot of firepower. And let me tell you, folks, 2-0 to CM.
Oh no, I could go away in a hurry.
Yeah, this is not a big deal. It's just they're explosive. Their third line's explosive. Their fourth line's explosive. They're going to be able to pile up shots. Belmont's going to have to really work hard now.
Yeah, they're breaking the puck out of the zone is the one thing that I caught my eye more than anything is how much trouble they had doing that. With CM had great structure, and they had a lot of great speed. And it was really difficult for us getting the puck out of the zone.
Yep. So we want to say hello to Paul Miller, who's been ill.
Yes.
And he hasn't been down in the lounge lately, and isn't able to come to the game tonight. But if there's other than you, Stoney, if there's a bigger fan of Matty Rowe and the kid he calls Fred Sanford, and for those of you that know Sanford and Son as a junk man, that's what you just saw. He's told Matty since he was a little kid, stand in front of the net, wait for the rebounds, and punch him in. And you saw that happen tonight.
Yeah.
So we're going to take a break. We'll be gone about 8-10 minutes, and we'll be back. So grab yourself a refreshing beverage, maybe a snack. Use the restroom, and we're going to get back for another 17 minutes of hockey.
Sounds great.
Welcome back to second period action between the Belmont High Marauders and Catholic Memorial Knights. We have 17 action-packed minutes ahead of us in the second period. Belmont leading 2-0, but CM will come out with 1:18 left on the power play on a cross-checking penalty on Matty Rowan. I talked to Matty Rowan's uncle. Wasn't happy about the call.
Oh, there we go. There you go.
Very,
nice.
very dissatisfied with the referees. I don't want to get into it personally. You know, I don't like to. I can only talk. I spoke to his uncle. Also happens to be my brother, but that's not consequential to this conversation. He didn't like the call. I know Jay Good didn't like the call.
It's a big
This
minute.
is where we are. This is where we are.
Big start to the
This is where we are. So CM pushes that puck down below, that trying to wind that puck up. Tommy Gooden makes a nice breakout pass. Puck gets fed inside with Peter Grace. Joey Gaziano going to do a little work, trying to push that puck up the wall. Finn Burke is battling with Fiji, both number 4s. Gooden rips a puck. The Griffin's able to fight off. Fiji gets hooked. Yeah! Goal by Fiji, short-handed. With 40 seconds left.
Wow!
Fiji comes in with Donahue and rips a puck past Waleka. You know, Stoney, I thought they were going to call a penalty. He got hooked by 2 different guys and was still able to fight through. And Belmont takes the lead in the third, 3-0. But CM still has 40 seconds left in the power play.
Again, it'd be one thing if we haven't seen it already this year. We've seen this before.
We talked about it earlier, how dangerous Belmont is on the penalty kill. Fiji and Donahue have 6, 7 shorthanded goals.
Incredible.
And I think that's Fiji's.
Oh, the ref just paid a price there.
Yeah, he just took one in the back. I don't know, I think Matty Rowan smiled. He didn't like the call. He might have thought it was a little poetic justice. Nice shot. Griffin's able to fight that puck off. It was Dylan LaMonica who came in. Dylan LaMonica might have bitten off a little more than he could chew with Grace over there. But he does a solid job to push that puck up. Puck gets fired back. Corbett again looks to work that puck through.
Matty's out.
Great play by Corbett at the blue line. He catches that puck, dumps it back down low. Matty's able to pick the pocket. Fiji and Donahue are going to need to change. And Rowan will come in on the forecheck. Harvey runs that puck around. You know, Ian Burke throws the puck down, paid a price but stuck with it. A nice heavy play by him. That puck looked like it came out. Certainly punched out there by Michaud.
The 2 Burks there are
and the puck gets
cousins on the team. They're both cousins.
Finn and Ian are cousins?
Yes, they're cousins.
All right.
I know Finn's dad, Jim Burke.
So Ian Burke stays on. It's down low. Koo is battling with Palmer. Koo does a nice job, gets some speed coming down on Gaziano. Takes a little bump. Martin backhands that puck. Tries to get up the wall. He's finally able to push it over to Palmer. Kelly kind of slapped that puck down low. Palmer kind of stopped skating, but Michaud was able to push through. So he's a weak little backhand in on Waleka, but it gets down low. Serves its purpose. Palmer with some nice stick work there. Joe Michaud comes in and cleans it up. It's amazing how many times Michaud, you see him come out and make a play. You know, do something grinding up the wall. And now CM's having a little bit of trouble coming out.
Yeah, you got to make these guys fight to get out of their zone too.
Koo's able to fight that puck off. Again, takes a hit from Donahue, or Joey Guz to do it. Koo again was looking to make a change. Fights that puck off. Birch is able to get a stick on that puck. Keep it clean. Rowan battles through. He's going to push it out where Finn Burke grabs it. They're calling for a face-off inside the zone. I'm not sure what happened there.
What's he calling?
Oh, no, it looks like they're at center ice. Okay.
Oh, he lost his helmet. Okay, I get it.
Oh, okay. So for safety reasons, they're always going to blow that puck dead.
Yep.
So 13:42 left. Rowan will settle in on the face-off dot. Center ice. Fitchi's down below us. Rowan's able to win that puck back to Fitchi. Really got it exactly where he wanted. That's a set play that they run where Fitchi circles down around him and tries to gain some momentum coming into the neutral zone. Puck squirts back out to Grace. Rips it down below Aleka. Where Finn Burke will pick that puck up. Rowan's going to work in on a forecheck. And he'll be fine letting Burke just sit back there. Burke circles out, throws the puck back. Grace buys a little bit of time, kind of puts it off a skate, where Goering picks it up. Fitchi does a nice job to kind of stay in the spot, keep control of it. And Grace
Good little play.
Goes wide clear, but that might be an icing.
Ice. Oh, well, you're saying it deflected off.
They called it off. Rowan gets a little separation on the puck there from Finn Burke. Burke's able to work that puck out. He gets a step on Fitchi, gains the blue line, kicks that puck in on Griffin, and Michaud comes in and
shot
again,
with purpose there.
But Michaud did a nice job on the back check, kind of keep control of that. And you know, you just saw from Goering what you really like to see. His physical play really makes a huge difference.
Oh, I had the right idea.
Fitchi looked to drop that puck in front, picks it up again, rips one off, and stays with it, and still is able to bury one down below.
Great hands.
Somebody taught Cam Fitchi never to give up on a puck, I'll tell you, because he keeps at it. Lenahan sort of comes up, gets it down below Griffin, not on net. Oh, puck comes fired out. Great stick work there by Michaud. Gets the puck through to Palmer. Palmer battles with a Corbett. Puck went up into the stands. That puck's going to come down low into the CM zone. It cleared the blue line.
You got 11:40 left in the period. Now, you know, Belmont's kind of survived that 5 minutes and 20 seconds so far.
And here's a great opportunity for Kafan and Dolan to get out with Gooden. Goering takes his perch on the blue line. He takes his spot on the blue line. CM works a solid breakout. Gets some speed. Grace able to get a stick on that.
Great
and again, Grace challenges everything coming through. He's not an easy kid to beat. He's long, but he challenges every single puck.
That's the biggest thing going on there, is defending that, getting that puck, blade on puck right there.
Belmont reset with their first line. So you'll have Hamilton and Rowan in the face-off. Fitchi split out wide. Rowan works that puck to the wall, and then it sneaks out off a Corbett stick. Rowan kind of shouldered that puck. Puck works in, but Fitchi's able to take it. Little interference out on Donahue. Get tripped up going through. And folks, not interference, it was a penalty. Just a little bit of contact. That's all I'm talking about. Goering rips that puck.
Good job.
Boston Kelly sort of collects it. Fitchi takes his time so Rowan can get out. But he fights that puck again down below Aleka. Boston Kelly picks it up. Has a solid breakout pass with Evan England. Gets the puck in.
Out.
Puck gets out. It was shot into the net anyway. The puck's going to come outside. England could have delayed one more second or turned the other way. He might have had a better opportunity. But with 10:34 left in the second, I know it shows period 1 on the scoreboard. Belmont leads 3-0. And both Palmers, Joe Michaud, are out with Joe Gaziano and Theo Martin. And again, a nice job. Boy, we're really seeing Theo. Theo's having a great game tonight. He's using his stick, he's using his body well, and he's really getting himself in between the puck and the goalie, making it hard for CM.
Good play there. A lot of little
Puck got caught on the wall there. Martin's able to step up and dump that puck again down below. Waleka very wisely pushes that through. CM's got to be careful. They push the puck back in their zone with a couple of Belmont players sitting there waiting. Puck gets worked down below. Martin works up the wall. Michaud did a nice job of delaying to let Palmer come through and work that puck out. But Palmer's got to do a better job of getting that puck down low. Fortunately for Belmont, CM takes an icing with 9:39 left in the second period.
I think, like you said, getting that puck low, make them work the 200 feet to get back.
Yeah, you don't want to get your pocket picked after you had a great breakout. Kind of work that puck down low. But again, you see Cafe and Dolan and Gooden out on the ice. And Stoney, we know how important this is to give that first line a rest. But it's gonna, you know, Belmont's defensemen are really gonna have to work hard to sort of cover that defensive zone. Grace is in a race with Lenahan.
Nice job.
You know, great, Tommy Grace. Sorry, Joe. Peter Grace did a nice job of noticing that breakout, and instead of trying to take it and skate end to end, he did a better job controlling the puck.
That's a good jump out right there.
Yeah, eats that puck up. And Belmont's first line is going to come over the boards. Peter Grace really met Koo. Puck gets ripped across. Finn Burke picks it up. He's working the wall on Grace. Donahue standing high on him. Puck finally gets there. Great job by Burke to come back on that play. Rowan works the puck over to Fiji. Takes a nice bump by Goonan. Rowan's going to do the same. He's going to look. Big hit down low by Rowan. I don't know who 33. Oh, 33 is Tyler Hamilton. Excuse me. I do know who he is. Forgive me, Hamiltons.
Uh-oh.
Griffin eats that puck up. Rowan rips it up the wall. Well, Michael Corbett for CM takes it. Tries to work that puck through. Went off a skate, I think, of either Rowan or Donahue. And CM kind of kicks that puck down low. Peter Grace got to be real careful. We talk about how they kick pucks. And it looks nice all of a sudden, but that puck popped into Griffin. And Shea Donahue does a nice job. Evan England was kind of standing over the goalie. Donahue didn't love that. Lets Evan England know that will not be acceptable.
No.
In the Belmont end to stand over Ryan Griffin. And I'm sure CM would do the same if they were standing over Dom Waleka. Palmer wins that draw back to Martin.
Great play.
Michaud just so wisely takes that puck to the red line and dumps it.
Great play.
He's just a solid, smart. You know, we talk about how gritty Michaud is. Sometimes we forget to talk about how smart he is. Martin with a nice hit down low. Might have been, you know, a little high for my liking, but tip of the toe save off the skate by Griffin. Jim's trying to work that puck up the wall. Puck gets fired up over Griffin.
Had the corner written all over too.
And again, Michaud tries to work the puck up through. Finally, Gaziano tries to tap, but he's not able to get it out. He's still battling, and finally that puck squirts out. Austin Kelly looks to take it. Michaud fires that puck in again. Belmont's able to get some fresh legs out.
Make him work the whole way.
You saw Grace kind of peel off because he was chasing Driscoll. Some great speed from Evan England. Rips the puck through, but there's nobody there. CM didn't follow.
Oh boy.
Grace sort of misfires on that play. Belmont does a great job sort of coming back, getting some sticks out there. but CM still controls it. Goonan was able to fire a puck right into the chest.
They're gonna have to clean that up.
Ryan Griffin.
They're gonna pay him for that. They really gotta get better.
Belmont's gonna want to protect that puck a little better. With 6:19 left. Belmont leading 3-0.
Nice.
Belmont ends up winning that face-off. And the puck is deposited over in Grace Island over there. I think Tommy and Peter have fired more pucks into that wall in the last 5 or 6 years than any two players in Belmont High history. Nothing like relieving pressure by putting the puck in the outside. Goonan tries to rip one through. Great save by Griffin. You know, Goonan put a great shot in. CM was able to take advantage. You got a second play, but Griffin able to get his leg pad down, sort of stop that.
Great play there.
Freiberger's trying to come across. Some sticks come up high. A little bumping down low. Birch made a nice play in the body on Michaud. Puck gets thrown up over Goering's head. You know, Goering, as we talk about, he does not mind that contact.
Oh, how's that to the head?
Yeah, I don't know if that was an icing or not.
I didn't like that play at all.
Goering, you know what though? Goering's kind of moving quick and he jumps into those plays. Sometimes it looks worse. Goering puts himself in a vulnerable position in those plays too.
Wow.
You know, we've talked about it all season. And let's be honest, they give the Catholic kids a little more than they give the public kids. You know? What are you gonna All right, you don't need to tweet. You don't tweet Dr. Folan. I'm just kidding.
We don't need to cancel.
I'm only kidding. Corbett rips that puck around. Lenahan tries to work that wall on Rowan. Finally, he's able to get it out, but Gaziano puts it. Belmont clears the zone. Fici comes back in on the forecheck. Dangerous cross-ice play. I'll tell you, that's why it's dangerous. Because anything can happen. The puck gets tipped.
A hook there.
Gaziano kind of ripped it across too, but the puck was bouncing all over the place. You know, what Donahue did there is he kind of made sure he stopped the puck, which is the most important thing. You know, you don't have to be fancy. Stop the puck first. There's a lot more you can do when you stop the puck. And Fici does a nice job of putting it off the glass. He might get this in. Oh, Maleka. No. I know you're thinking. It
seemed like you're trying to curl it in there.
I know what you're thinking. It hit the goal, so it couldn't be icing. No, that is not accurate. It has to go in between the goal pipes to not be icing. Little lesson learned.
But there was curling in there.
No, and I know Mrs. Kelleher, Maura Kelleher's at home, and she knows that from raising a goalie and being around hockey her whole life. So Belmont with a defensive zone face-off with 4:33 left. Puck works itself back, but again, it doesn't come in clean. Michaud's able to rip that puck out. Palmer wisely pushes that puck down below Waleka. And sort of blasts himself through. Nice little grindy forecheck there by Palmer. And Hamilton tries to take that puck low, or gets that puck low, excuse me. Goering kind of gets his pocket picked. Palmer to Michaud, once again, dumps that puck below Waleka with 3:58 left in the second period. CM works that up the wall. But Belmont's able to get some numbers. You know, Grace saw Rowan flash. I don't know why that icing got waved off. Could be a little dangerous for CM with Fici coming in and Rowan sort of hanging around in there. And of course Fici, gets his pocket picked. Rowan hanging around out in front. Fici's able to keep control. Goes back to Goering. Fires that puck across. Rowan's going to chase that puck down. And Grace is going to fire that in. Belmont's going to clear the zone. They need to back out, make sure they're watching CM's forwards coming through. And that's why Goering does a nice job picking pockets. Donahue creating a second layer.
Great screen. That was a good play right there.
Great screen in front. Griffin was able to block that puck That puck was on net. No icing there. He's saying Grace could have made a play on it. Grace kind of looked like he was trying to turn, but he never actually turned. He just kind of stayed flat. Rowan's able to punch that puck up to Goering, who again is not able to clear that puck out. Goering's going to have to work on his stick skills. He's whiffing on a lot of pucks in his own end. He's very physical. He does a great job clearing out in front, but he isn't handling pucks as well as you'd like to see. And Rowan pushes that puck out to Fici, kind of bumps it off the wall with Finn Burke. Puts a shoulder in on him, but Fici's able to keep going. CM rips that puck up over, and they're going to take an icing on that play. And honestly, Stoney, that's an unnecessary icing. You had time. Yeah. There wasn't a huge forecheck. Fici was looking to get off. But with 2:12 left and Belmont up 3-0.
I got to tell you, seems like the CM's kind of slowed down a little bit.
They slowed down a little bit, and Belmont's had a great game plan, right? Push pucks out from in front and dump every puck you can. Gaziano forces that puck through. Puck gets centered. And there's going to be a little scrum in front because a little contact on Griffin after the period. Said Birch and Gaziano, or Birch and Theo Martin, Birch and Gaziano kind of battling a little bit. You might see matching penalties there. And honestly, it's a loss for us. That's a great trade-off for CM. You know, you put Connor Birch in the box and you take off one of Belmont's best defenders for 2 minutes. 2 minutes each for roughing, so they're going to go 4-on-4. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, excuse me. All right, 5-on-5. So with 1:58 left, I think those guys will start the period in the box, which is disappointing for Belmont. But again, that's a great deal for CM. Palmer battles up the wall. He's able to keep the puck. Works it to Michaud. He's not able to get a shot off, but he's able to do enough. Keep control. A great play by Palmer.
There you go.
Push that puck down low. Michaud races back down. He's able to stick that puck across to Palmer. Bodies are hitting the ice all over. You know what, I'll tell you, I understand the idea of having control of the puck. That puck skidded across Griffin's goal mouth. You know, Grace might have been better off letting that puck go around, but he does a real skilled job of pushing that out.
Great job. Here we go.
Take the blue line.
Oh.
Stoney, you'd like to see Michaud get a shot off there.
I'd like to see him shoot that. I'd love to see him shoot that low and
CM fires that into the crowd. With 57 point, well, not into the crowd, over to the bench. With 57.8 seconds left, Belmont up 3-0 over CM here in the second. Belmont will bring their first line out. Puck works back to Fici. Great stick work in front by CM. CM loves that bench over there. They've hit it about 4 times today. But it's not the worst way to relieve pressure when you have this first line at you. You may want to reset, take another face off, but then again, you let Rowan get in the dot and work one back to Fici. A nice win by CM. Great job by Grace. He's not going to take an icing on that because CM had a stick on it. Corbett tries to work that puck through. Fici just very softly kicks that puck out. Rowan seals the wall, so Lenahan can't get down. Real nice play by Michael Corbett. Griffin's able to fight that puck off on the blocker side. CM with the last 17 seconds of put a little push on. Fici's able to pump that puck past Corbett. Shouldn't be an icing. It went off Corbett's stick. And CM will have a final wind-up in their own end with 6 seconds left. I don't know if they might be able to work it down the wall and get a shot off. Grace is going to control that puck, eat that. Wow. Belmont's going to end the second period up 3-0 Well, Stoney, again,
seemed like the pace kind of slowed down there for CM. Either that or Belmont brought their pace up. You know, one way or the other, it wasn't so lopsided in that period. You know,
it's a great game plan from Belmont. They're not trying to do too much with the puck. They're letting their first line control the play in the zone. Second line and the third line, when they come out, it's bang in front of your goalie, get the puck to the red line, and you got some real strong, gritty kids that can dump that puck and chase between the Palmers and Michaud. Same thing when you get Dolan, Gooden, and Kafayan in there. And what I really like to see is he's playing his third line.
Third line has to play.
Switching those guys up.
Because this third period is going to be an onslaught.
So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this game is 17 minutes left.
Still anybody's game right now.
You're watching 2 periods of CM. Yeah. They got a lot left in the tank. They're going to be coming.
They're going to be coming.
The last thing they're going to want to do is walk out of here with a loss. So they're going to bring everything.
Belmont's going to have to clean up. They obviously they didn't get scored on, but it's not like for the lack of opportunities that CM had. They're going to have to do a far better job of getting the puck out of the zone against this team.
We'll take a 10-minute break. We'll be back for third period action in about 9-10 minutes. Welcome back to third period action to the Belmont Marauders, the Catholic Memorial Knights. Stoney, Belmont comes in with a big 3-0 lead in the final 17 minutes of the game.
It's crazy so far this game, how this game's worked out. I mean, they were completely outskated in that first period, come out with a 2-0 after the first period. Second period, they came out shorthanded goal. This period, I think this is going to be we're in for a treat here.
So we're going to look for a big period out of CM. Again, we talked earlier about how well coached they are with Larry Rooney. He's got a ton of talent, line after line that he can bring out. But, Belmont is not only been their equal, but up to this point, with 3 goals.
They've made them pay. The whole thing's been that power play. But like I said earlier, we've been talking about is that's been the MO for this team the whole season.
So Joey Gaziano will start the period in the box. Who was he with? England? Oh no, he was with not Borelli, Birch, right? I thought maybe not. Yeah, Birch and Gaziano.
I don't see any time on that.
No, it was 2-minute matching. They didn't put it up. They'll come out after the first whistle. I get it'll play 5-on-5. So Hamilton will take the draw with Rowan. Yeah, he'll go in. Birch will go in. Michael Corbett for CM down below me. Finn Burke, who's had a fantastic game so far on the other side. And of course, Rowan, Fiji, Donahue will start this period. Goring and Grace. Rowan won that face-off on the whistle. Freiberg and Donahue battle a little bit down low. Yeah, they're going to have to reset the clock to 17. Either that drop didn't count or you're getting Gaziano and Birch out of the box. So which one's it going to be? Well, they should have had him out, right? Rowan wins that face-off. Puck works up from Grace all the way around. CM on fresh ice. Turns that puck over to Rowan. Gets it up off Waleka. Rowan took advantage of a CM turnover in front. Waleka got his glove and his blocker out. CM tries to fly that puck out. England was coming through the zone. And Freiberg rips a shot up over Griffin.
Interference right there.
Yeah, that's kind of an odd non-call there. I guess, if you're playing the puck, I guess it makes it, you're playing the puck, right? So you can take that contact. Puck gets back to Corbett, kind of bounces around, and Griffin's able to snipe that puck down. Of course, Corbett and Ryan Griffin have played together a lot growing up.
Right.
Played on a lot of the same teams together. A lot of these kids have played with Michael Corbett. And of course, Brendan McNeil, who's out today injured, as we talked about. The great friendly competition as Belmont brings their second line in. And Sonia really thought Michaud's played well today.
A lot of smart plays out of him tonight.
There's Mum over there. I keep saying Michaud, but then I'm told Michaud, so hopefully I'm pronouncing. I mean, I've known the kid for 10 years. Pushes that puck through. Turnover by CM. Excuse me, a turnover by Belmont. But Austin Kelly came floating through the zone. I think it was Austin. Is that Austin Kelly? I think it's getting harder and harder to see. No, it was Magliozzi. Kind of came flying through. And CM takes an offsides. Palmer pushes that puck up. Palmer tries to flip it up. Didn't do a good job securing the puck.
Boy.
Huge hit down low on Palmer. Mrs. Palmer may not like it, but those boys are built for that contact. They love it.
Oh, boy.
Joe Gaziano sort of misfires on that. He's able to come back and clean up his mistake, which is great. And then he gets some speed coming through the neutral zone. Cuts back,
That's
dumps.
It. Make him
Palmer's
going to
chase that puck
here.
down low. Again, uses big body, makes a big hit when Matty Rowan cleans it up. He's not able to get anything on that.
Yeah, nice hook, yeah.
Gaziano sort of stutter stepped. Number 17, Lenahan's able to take that puck, fires it down below Griffin. Puck goes off the side of the net, where Grace sort of picks that up, starts to skate with a little speed, and pops the puck out to Fichi, who comes in on Waleka. Waleka with a big save.
Wow.
What a great save by John Waleka. Now you're seeing why he's considered one of the top goalies.
Wow.
That was one of the top goalies in Division I against the top goal scorer in Division I.
Wow.
What a beautiful save by John Waleka.
That's a nice little pass, too.
A great little feed. They love running him up that wall. Rowan tries to work on that second effort, not able to pull the puck through, but Grace chases it down, rifles it back below.
Yeah.
Fiji in a great spot to take control of that puck. Kind of pinwheels around and twirls. And a beautiful breakout pass by CM. Puck popped out of Griffin's glove, but once again, puck goes to Fiji. Popped off a Rowan stick and then off a Waleka. And Belmont will have an offensive face-off at 13:55 left to play. You know, that was a nice breakout play, Stoney. They were able to work that puck through the neutral zone with some speed.
So I think that must have been talked about, is about that flip out pass.
Grace is,
if they're going to be pushing so hard on him.
Grace is really starting to see the ice, and he's moving when he's making that pass. It's making it a lot easier for him to find an open lane. Griffin's going to come out, rifles that puck, does a nice job, but Palmer brings it back in the zone. Little ill-advised. You bring your puck back in your zone, you didn't need to. Martin on a big second effort, is able to push that puck where Burke's going to find it, and they take an icing. Here's Martin, gets a little bit older, plays a little bit more. He's going to know that he's got to take 2 more strides, get that puck up. He was trying to pump that across to Palmer. Wasn't able to get it there. Belmont takes a defensive zone face-off. Puck rolls up. Goonan's able to fire another one, and that puck wasn't on net, but he was able to fire it in. With Fiji takes it at the blue line. Comes down on speed on Burke. Again, pops the puck down below. Big hit down low by Fiji on Goonan. And Martin's in chase, where Burke comes up off his defensive line. Puck battle on the wall. Puck works from Fiji. CM pumps that puck around. Peter Gray stands his ground at the red line. Able to take control at the blue line, circles into his own end. Can we talk about that control and that smarts, and he rips that puck. Yeah. Not sure exactly what we just saw. Did he take an icing?
Now he's going to call it.
That was icing?
Oh, my goodness.
All right. Again, I try to be careful with the referees. That was a terrible call. I'm standing here right in between the red line. I don't know what I don't know. It's a tough. Listen, he's seeing it. It is what it is. Belmont takes a defensive zone face-off. Rowan's able to kick that puck back on second effort. Donahue works that puck up. He's trying to fire it over to
wow.
Adam Bauer. CM's able to take that the other way. Lenahan works the puck up, gets it down below Griffin, where Gurren kind of bangs into him. It looks like Gurren's going to take a tripping call. Yep. With 12:11 left. In the third, CM's going to have another opportunity on the power play.
Take 2 minutes here.
Yeah, we're going to see England, Freiburg, and Hamilton, with Burke on the blue line and Matt Harvey. We'll probably see some Goonan on that second effort piece. Grace sort of battling down low, taking on 2 players. CM slows the puck down, works it to Burke. He slides to Harvey. Griffin takes that shot off the chest. He gets worked back up to Burke. You know, we talk about how dangerous this group is, this Belmont penalty kill with Fici and Donahue out there. Great bit of contact by Shea. Donahue up on top of the blue line. But Stoney, CM's got to get shots.
Yeah, they're not.
I don't know how many opportunities they're going to get on the power play the rest of the game. They're moving the puck around great, but they're not pushing pucks in at Griffin. Create a little chaos in front. Puck works up to Burke. And again, playing with the puck too long. Harvey turns that puck over to Donahue. And Belmont's going to get a few.
You're going to play with a lot more urgency as CM does here.
You know, the risk here is you're trying to do too much, and you know that's what Finn Burke just did right there. He tried to do too much. He tried to run in on a bigger player, and he ended up on his seat, and the puck goes the other way. 26 seconds left in the penalty kill for Belmont. You work that puck back up to Corbett. Corbett fires that puck through and scores. I don't know if that came off a Corbett stick or if it got tipped in front. There was a lot of traffic in front. Griffin wasn't able to see that puck. And CM gets on the board with 10:24, the power play goal. A 3-1 game now for Belmont.
Big. That's big. Well, now it's how do you handle it, right?
No, this is the opportunity for Belmont to come back. Belmont doesn't have a 5-on-4. Well, neither does CM today, right? So that was a power play goal. And again, we talked earlier about mistakes costing you. We'll wait for the call on that goal. But it looked like it was Corbett. Can we count that as another Belmont goal if it's Corbett? He's got the wrong shirt on. You know, we lent Corbett to CM. Fici picks that puck up, shoots it, and Waleka fires that puck off the blocker. Again, another puck comes in. I couldn't hear what we said. It sounded like he said Magliozzi. It might have been Magliozzi that.
I seen
Magliozzi got that goal. That could have been. He was down low on that play. Rowan's able to fire that puck up the wall. With CM will give chase. That puck's not going to get deep enough to take an icing. Goonan fires that puck. Where Griffin wisely catches it, holds on for a face-off. In a 3-1 game with 9:37 seconds left, Stoney, Belmont now has to turn it up. You know, they need to pump another one in, pump shots at Waleka. They've been getting to him, but they need to get some more opportunities with traffic in front.
Well, the big thing is getting the puck out of the zone. That's, you know, they're not going to score if they're not in the zone.
Puck works down below Griffin. Koo is working that wall. CM has a lot of bodies down low. You get another puck bouncing around out front. I don't know if Griffin had control of it.
Helmet's off. Someone's helmet's off.
Helmet's off. There's a whole bunch of things bouncing around down there. I think that was his glove. His glove came flying off. You know, the downside is Belmont had picked up that puck inside of the move to the zone with speed, but the puck's going to come back in on a face-off in the zone. Big advantage for CM here with 9:14 left in a 3-1 game with Belmont leading. Finally, Goring able to punch that puck up the wall. Belmont not able to clear, but it gets fired back in. Belmont's going to throw their first unit over, try to slow this game in their zone. Stoney.
Win a face-off.
Win a face-off, get the puck going the other way. And CM's going to answer with their first line as well. Freiberg comes out. Hamilton. Rowan's able to win that puck back. Goring is
contagious.
Must be out with grace. Throwing pucks over the glass. They're going to have to figure that out before they get to the NHL, Stoney. They're going to be taking lot of penalties. Rowan doesn't win that, but Grace is able to keep it. You know exactly what Grace was looking for. He had Donahue going up the middle. He made a great look, wasn't able to connect, but Belmont won't mind taking that. Well, nobody wants to ever take a defensive zone faceoff, but they like the crew they have out there to take it. So 8:54 left. Belmont leading 3-1 against number 1 ranked CM, recent hockey night in Boston. Rowan pushes that puck across. I don't know if Hamilton looked like he was trying to just get in front of Rowan. Again, another puck comes in front. Puck gets through. I think they would rather see Rowan get a shin pad on that if possible. Puck gets driven down below Griffin where Grace picks it up. Turns and fires the puck back around.
Oh boy.
Donahue finally able to gain control. Rowan's going to rip that puck down low where Gooden bangs into him. But the puck gets down below Waleka. 8:19 left. Grace makes a nice little move. Not able to get that puck deep. He's able to keep control. With Freiberg pushes that puck then down below. But Grace is going to pick that up, get some speed. I think Palmer started to slow down, and Grace thought he was going to cut through the middle.
Stick his stick out there.
Belmont takes an icing with 7:57 left. Again, a 3-1 game. Belmont puts his second line back out on the ice. CM's going to answer. They got... It'd be helpful if LaMonica didn't tuck his shirt in. To wait for him to turn to see his arm. Magliozzi's out there, who scored the goal for CM. And Joey Borelli, number 10. Soft little play by Palmer. Not going to take an icing. Corbett's going to take that puck in, rip the puck up the wall. Gaziano collects it. Goes to dump it down low, but Corbett does a nice job with his stick to keep it from getting deep. Giving CM an opportunity for the puck to pop out front. Try a little wraparound. Did Magliozzi, but he wasn't able to get there. Belmont's able to push that puck up to the wall. Palmer wisely takes it. He's going to dump that puck down low. And Belmont's going to bring Fichi, Rowan, and Donahue back over the wall. Fichi intercepts that puck in the neutral zone. Fichi was trying to drop that puck back to Rowan. It just took a little too long and he overskated. But the puck ends up back below Waleka with 6:49 left to play. Not a bad play with Rowan kind of lurking in the zone. He gets it back to, looks to get back to Fichi, but Corbett had his stick in the way. Corbett makes a solid play, and the puck gets worked back out. Grace takes his time, fires the puck back below Waleka. Donahue stays on the forward check, but the rest of the line's able to make a change. Burke pumps the puck back to Corbett. Corbett's got the circle in his zone. He got two Palmers that are coming at him. Works the puck through to that's not McNeil. 33 is Hamilton. So working back with Grace, kind of working that wall. Palmer's able to punch it out. Palmer comes down. I don't know if that was a pass or a shot, but the thing went way sideways. He had Joe Michaud on the other side. Grace did a nice job. He saw that England was going to overskate it. He kind of just dropped the puck, and he flew by him. Puck kind of gets bounced around down low. Grace again able to get a stick on it, rip that puck across. Looked like Sean Noon coming in, gets a shot on Waleka, who's able to push it off. Oh no, that was Palmer, excuse me. Rowan comes in on his forecheck. Aiden Boucher, the captain, tries to work that puck up the wall. Sort of mishandles it, but Joey Gaziano sort of, with a nice light touch to Donahue. Again, a little bit of contact in front. I know it might seem incidental, but could be considered interference with 4:47 left. Puck pops to Theo Martin. Nice little pass across to Gaziano. And Fici dumps it in again below Aleka with 4:38 left.
The 200 feet right now. Almost
Palmer again rips that puck down below Aleka. Fici works down on his forecheck. And again, if you don't get it out clean, it can get dangerous with 4:20 left. Belmont's gonna again have to have the best 4:16 left of the season, and a nice little touch by Michaud to get that puck deep. Just a smart play. Palmer rips it out again. Belmont will clear the zone. CM will try to wind it up again with Michaud. England kind of works in front. Nice one-handed play where Michaud comes up the wall. And he finds Palmer, who again dumps that puck down low. Matty Rowan comes over the board. He picks his pocket. Sony, how many times have we seen this happen with Rowan, where he comes in on that forecheck, picks your pocket, and most importantly, he's slowing down your offense. And again, Shea Donahue drives the puck below Aleka. You can see what Belmont's
clock's trying to do here right now. You get
3:17 left. And they're going to take an ice. CM's going to take an ice and try to force that puck out. So with 3:13 left to play in a 3-1 game, Belmont leads. Belmont will have an offensive zone faceoff with their first line.
Belmont's been doing a real good job of moving the puck back and forth and getting that red line and dumping it and making them work the 200 feet.
Creating space, making CM skate all over the ice.
I don't see CM playing with the urgency I think they need to have right now.
Birch on the faceoff kind of ends up as a 50-50. Koo kind of separates himself out. Gaziano did a great job sort of taking his time. You know, Lenahan tried to come across. Might have made a little bit of a mistake. Fici working real hard down low. You know, I know people think he got tripped, but he kind of just lost his footing. Rowan kind of stays on that play and is able to dump it again down below Aleka with 2:37. Stoney, CM's going to have to think about pulling their goalie soon. Down 2 goals. This isn't a game that they want to give up. Puck works back down. Michaud does a great job on the back check. And again, takes his time. Fici kind of paying attention over there. You're going to give Belmont an icing call.
See, they're coming off. They got a guy coming off the ice over there. That could have made the play. I'm just saying that
his
that
legs
usually
are over
weighs
the
off an offside.
No, I understand.
Whatever.
Legs are over the boards. They're not going to. You know, I understand what you're saying. But we're going to have a defensive zone face-off for Belmont. Good opportunity for CM, but CM's going to take a timeout with 2:16 left to play. Stoney, CM's going to have to pull Aleka soon. They're going to need to get that extra man out.
Well, for Belmont, I like it the fact because I got a feeling they're going to come back with the first line again.
Well, not only that, you know, the thing about pulling your goalie against Belmont, and you're going to have to do it twice,
right,
is the speed that Belmont has in that first line, and they're going to pump pucks to Fici, Donahue, and Rowan, and they're going to look to get, you know, they get an empty net, the game's over. So you do want to be careful, but, you know, you're not faring great 5-on-5. You're going to need the extra man.
So Belmont's been really doing a great job, I think, about spreading themselves out a little bit and, you know, working that puck out. So that's something they must have talked about between periods because they're doing a far better job this last 10 minutes for sure. But a big thing here is going to be winning this face-off in that zone right now.
Well, like you said, Belmont's going to put their first line back out after this timeout. They're going to have their own timeout to put the first line back out.
Right.
But CM's got to figure out what they're going to do. They have not been able to gain a lot of traction 5-on-5. They're going to want to get an extra man out. You know, Stoney, are you coming out right now with an offensive zone face-off and no goalie? 2:16 left, down 2 goals. I think you are.
It actually looks that way.
I think you are.
It actually looks that way. Looks that way.
And again, Belmont already has a shorthanded goal tonight, so we know how well they skate. And it looks like we're going to see 6-on-5 hockey. So.
Big face-off here. Let's see if Matt can win another one here.
So Belmont. Rowan's going to look to win this face-off. Belmont have no problem flipping this puck out. Rowan does win the face-off. He's able to push that puck to the wall, which is exactly where he wanted it. Oh, Rowan looked to flip that out. Did Fichi get it? Yeah! Scores at the empty net with 2 minutes left. And it puts Belmont up 4-1 and puts them in a great spot to win this game. With 2 minutes left. Belmont up on Fichi's second goal of the night.
Unbelievable.
2 by Fichi, 2 by Rowan, 2 minutes left. Hey. Thomas, none of that. So Stoney, 2 minutes, exactly 2 minutes left. Belmont up 4-1. It's been a real solid game plan by Belmont. And they'll keep their first line out. I wouldn't be surprised to see Coach end with his seniors and get a couple of his seniors out on the ice. Fichi chases that puck down below Aleka. You got to be careful when you're down 4-1. You don't want to take a shot.
Chance to just take a free shot at you. No need to do that.
Donahue saw Rowan, but he took a little too long to get it out there.
Rowan must have took one on the foot.
Fichi fires that puck down below. And you see Gooden come out. Colin Shea, the senior, out on the ice. And Peter Grace wisely just flips that puck out with Colin Shea chasing down. You got Henry Brown on the ice, senior for Belmont. And CM works that puck in with 1:01 left. They didn't want to whistle it. And Belmont will make the change now to have senior goalie Ian Burns come in and replace Ryan Griffin with 59 seconds left. A great game by Ryan Griffin tonight.
That's him trying to make sure that the whistle got blown there.
Fred. Welcome, Fred Allen. Coach, great to see you.
Hey, Matt, how you doing?
I'm good.
Thanks for having me. I forgot Cheryl, sorry.
Freddie, hell of an effort tonight.
I tell you, you could tell early on that Belmont really wanted it right from probably the 5-minute mark in, and they've grinded it out right from there. So it's a big test as approaching the playoffs, and Coach Foley's got to be happy.
This is a great lineup from CM. I mean, Hockey Night in Boston has them as number 1, maybe number 3 in the MIA statistics. This is a huge win for Belmont at home against a really top-tier team.
Yeah, without a doubt. It's you know the story, Matt, right? Everybody, Belmont doesn't get the credit the last couple of years that they deserve, and it seems like we play that underdog role all the time, and once again we've proven the skeptics wrong. So it's great to see the crowd tonight. It's a good day for Belmont hockey.
No, it's a great. I mean, I've never seen the place this packed. I've seen some big crowds, but since my son's been here, this is the biggest crowd I've seen.
Oh, without a doubt. I think I remember seeing a game, and they used to have state tournament games in the home rinks, and I remember seeing a game in like 2009 or so, and not since then has it been like this.
As the clock winds down with 6 seconds left, CM still battling a little bit, but there won't be enough there. Belmont's got to come out here with a 4-1 victory on senior night, and a great way for the seniors in this program to end their run here in Belmont.
Well, without a doubt, you look at this group of seniors. We said it about last year's seniors, and Matty amongst them. It's going to be no matter what happens, they're going to be the winningest group of seniors in a Belmont program in a very, very long time, as far as 4-year records and such.
So, Freddie, you've been around. You've seen enough playoffs with this Belmont team and in hockey. This seems like a game plan. This idea of run your first line, dump pucks behind the goalie, and let you guys crash down. it's a game plan that works.
You know, we've lived by it in the past, haven't we? Have a strong first, have good D, and a great goalie. We've been fortunate in Belmont for the last bunch of years to have all three, and you know, this group's no exception. You know, that in this first line that's going right now, they're playing really well together. Maddie, Shea, and Cam, of course, they are in sync. They grind, they play hard, they get pucks on net, and they're playing physical as well. So they hold up against anybody in the state, without a doubt.
I remember you saying last year at the breakup dinner, Maddie, where are the goals? This year, you know, with him, Cam, and Shea, you know, it's been all the goals.
Again, it's a testament to those guys, right? They're working so hard, especially down low from the dots in, and most of the goals they're getting are off of rebounds, right? Like, so it's the good hard low shot and being in the proper place to bang home the rebound. So they're playing good, just technical, fundamental hockey that I know Coach Foley stresses every day in practice. So they're playing his game plan, and they're doing well with it.
No, well, you know, it's been a great 4-year run for my son. It's not over yet. Obviously, he's looking to get back to what you had a few years ago.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, in a state championship game. This is the last regular season game for them, last home game for them. CM's got a few more games. Belmont's going to have a little time to rest, a little time to practice before they figure out who they're going to play in the playoffs, and then we'll be right back at it.
Yeah, absolutely. I know Coach is working on a scrimmage for this week and why they're off and in between to kind of tune things up amongst the practices, but I am certain they'll have them ready for whatever's next.
Yeah, great. Well, Fred, thanks for coming up.
I appreciate it.
Great to see you.
I'd like to congratulate all the seniors. I know I was delayed in getting up here, but it's a great group of seniors, top to bottom. All the different. I think there's 11 total kids. Is that right?
Yep, 11.
Yep. You know, and they've all played different roles in the program, but it's great to see them all see it all the way through and have great careers.
No. Well, Freddie, I appreciate it. You know, I appreciate what you've done for my son, and I've always said how much you've done for me. People don't know. You taught me what I do for a living, so our relationship goes back a long way. And you know,
I'm sorry for both of you.
Yeah, no kidding. So thank you for coming up. Thank you for joining us. A great win from Belmont High Hockey tonight against a great Catholic Memorial team, and you know, we're gonna have the playoff games, I assume, as we always do. Yeah, we hope. I don't know, I got a little shrug from Cheryl Grace, but I think we will, and look forward to calling those games and coming back and doing it again. Thank you.